Hello, I'm Zach Survivor. In this video, we will go through inventory, how it works, and tips and tricks. So, inventory here is this button here. If you click on it, you open the inventory, you close the inventory. You can also press I. It will do the same thing. So, if you accidentally close your inventory and you're only left with this, just click here or press I and you will pop it back up. Next, the buttons that you see on the screen, you have these two. These ones will do this, and the other button here will close it. So you expand the items, and with the button here next to it, you close the items. You can do this manually by clicking on this white arrow next to it. So we have 100 nails here. If you click on this, now you can take them separately. So that's that. This button next, you can organize the items by ascending or descending of weight. Another thing is you can click on the type. So let's see here, we have a bunch of items here. If we click on type, this is the alphabetical order. So this is by alphabet from B to S, or from A to Z. And now you see it's S to B, so it's from Z to A. Category, you can do this by categories as well, but I like it in alphabetical order. Next, the thing you can do when you're grabbing items, you can of course grab it like this, but you will grab all of it. If you want to grab half of it, you can select grab half. Now you see you have half. That's all cool. But what if you want to take 20 of these? What I like to do is you can click on one item and you can hold shift and click on how many you want. Let's see, this much, and it will do this. Now you just have to drag it over like this. See, I got 13 now. Another thing you can do is click on one and then hold control and keep clicking the nails like this. It doesn't have to be nails, it can be any item. So let's say we have a bunch of items like this. Now you click on one item, you can click on another, and you can take whichever item you want. Another thing you can do is click loot all, or you can control A. Now you have all of them, and you can do it like, let's say you have your inventory open, and if you click loot all, it will go in your main inventory. You click on one item, control A, put it in your bag. There you go. So that's that. With weapons, you can attach them to your back, like so, then press 1, and it's here, close at hand. Same thing goes with hammers. Most items, well, not most items, but some items can be only placed on your back, which are usually two-handed weapons, and one-handed weapons are placed on your belt. There is a few things like holsters where you can only put your pistols in there. And with metal pipes and metal bars, you can only put them on your back. And some things like frying pans and whatnot, saucepans, can be only placed on your back. Guns can, shotguns can always be placed on your back. Next thing is if you have another bag, if you have a bag. So how do bags work? I told you that in my bags guide. You have capacity and weight reduction. So if there's 60 weight reduction, which is 60%, if you put items in there like, let's say 5 cans of beans, that's 4 weight. Now if I grab it, equip it primary or on my back or whatever, this weight reduction will work, and these canned beans, which are 4, are gonna be reduced by 60%. If I put a bag in my bag, this weight reduction will not work. So the school bag is 5 weight. It will remain 5 weight. This though, this weight reduction in the big hiking bag will work. So it's still 80%. So it's 80% of this 5 weight and everything else. And now you have also this, transfer all. You have this info. Another thing is, most of you may have noticed that my inventory is on my right and my loot tab is my left. I like this more. It's just my personal preference. But you can move it around like this. And there you go. You can also grab this here and move the inventory up and down. And if you grab this arrow here, you can do this. So what you can basically have is this. You can have an inventory like this and just press I and press I again. Of course, why the hell would you do this? I don't know. Anyway, another button that is here is this one. This one here. Sometimes you will accidentally click on some of these buttons like this one. What this will do is, if you click on the screen like this, it will not go away. It will never go away. I used to roll with my inventory always open like this. I don't know why. It was 5 years ago. Do not do this. It's not the best idea. And now I have to return this back like I used to be. Okay. Another thing you should do. So let's click on this. Now it closes. Another thing you can do is, if you see this here, you can move this around. Move it as far right as you can so you see everything clearly. Because some items are long like this. Let's say this. There's an item which is long. And if you have it like this, you will not see it. The full name of it. If you move this to the right. Come on. Can't move it. There we go. There you go. Okay. You can do the same thing with your other loot inventory. And now you have an option that I'll show you in a second. Should be in the accessibility. So cycle container, it will be on shift. You can do whatever you like. I put it on control. What this does is, if you look at any inventory, so both loot and your own inventory, if you hold control and you scroll wheel, this happens. You can also alternatively put your mouse here and keep scrolling without holding the button. Always use this when looting. So if I'm looting and there's a bunch of crates here, I approach it. I don't manually click on it. What you can do is click on the crate like this. You can also open your inventory and then click. But what I like to do is scroll my mouse wheel here. You can also place it here, your mouse, and then use control. Whatever you like most. Me personally, I put my mouse over here and just scroll. And now it's time for the tip of the video. So, if you sit on ground and there's a zombie approaching and you spot him, right, and if he's really close, you want to move. It takes very long, doesn't it? Well, there's an alternative. If you sit on the ground, there's a zombie approaching you. Hold shift and then move. See that? The character got up very quickly. Let's try that again. Sit on the ground, hold shift, move. Much faster. Sit down. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Learned something new. I will see you all in my next video.